Hold on, Z. Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Right now, we got the guest of the hour. Norbes, you on?
Yeah. I like to be referred to as God.
Hey, Norbes. Hey, Norbes.
Don't get damn from Philly, bro.
I am Philly. What you talking about?
Watch your mouth.
Listen, first of all, that haircut you had at that event banned you from Philly. What are you talking about? So yeah, what's up, guys?
I like the way you man. I like the way you quoted me right there, Norbes.
What's up, brother? What you mean?
Yeah, I am Philly. I hear that quote right there. That's my quote.
I love Philly, man. It's one of my favorite places to go.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
I was just hearing. Let me speak in some Philly shit. I was just hearing the bull say that you're battling. You get 1,500. I don't understand what the bull means, but you're getting 1,500, and all these older guys come, and they're getting an insurmountable amount of money. I understand that. It's a pride thing. And
I don't know what you're talking about, son.
Listen, this what he's talking about. This whole thing. This is the pride. You definitely right. It was a pride thing, and that's where it came to now. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like everybody like, oh yeah, well, so and so get this dollar. I want this dollar. I want that dollar. And at the end of the day, some of that shit just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, as a fan, everybody's politicking for Mook versus Church. But as a realist, we looking and we see documented that this guy is saying that he won $100,000. Just one person. Yep. So trying to put it in the logic, we saying, okay, you give this guy $100,000, and then what are you going to pay his opponent, and then how do you build a card around that? That's a lot of fucking money.
Right.
Absolutely. And you know what I say to that? That nigga don't give a fuck about the culture. He cares about his pockets. And that's where you got to find a fine line. We're not going to pay that nigga that much money. Are you fucking on drugs?
Right.
Like, we're not retarded. We're not gonna sell our soul to the devil. Like,
right.
You gotta look at it like this. There's people that support the culture and want it to grow, and then there's people that want to capitalize off of the culture. And at the end of the day, let's be honest, a lot of these guys that feel like they're embedded or they're legends or there's this and that and they're this and that, they feel like they want to get paid for what they didn't get paid for back then. Because if you look at it in reality, Mook, Reed, Dollars, none of these niggas get paid for battles. And now they see all these guys getting paid, and now all of a sudden they feel a sense of entitlement. You know what I mean? When in reality, it's almost like, all right, I'll give you an example. Lawrence Taylor, probably is the greatest defensive player ever played the game, right? Mm-hmm. Lawrence Taylor never made more than $8 million in his NFL career. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you got guys like, for instance, Damon Snacks Harrison, who got $50 million this year for like 5 years. So you kind of look at that and like, wait a minute. But that's just the reality of the situation. Even though you laid down the foundation, it became more beneficial towards the end of people's careers. So now the people at the end of the careers aren't going to benefit. It's the people that are coming into that are going to benefit more. So that's basically what it is. But these guys don't give a fuck.
They damn sure don't give a fuck about that.
If we give Murder Mook $70,000 and then let's say we give Surf $20,000, that's $90,000, right? That's without booking a venue to try to get some of that money back. You know what I mean?
You still got to create a card around that.
Exactly. Yeah. And you're looking at $200,000. Now, let me ask you a question. Grind Time. Let's touch on Grind Time. Grind Time invested $40,000 and went out of business. Now, you're talking about over $200,000. That's a $200,000 risk. So it's up to you, the fan, to say, fuck you. I don't want to see you greedy fuck.
Right.
But you guys want to put the pressure on us. You guys just want to see the battle. And it's real shit.
Right. He's talking facts right now. He's definitely speaking them facts.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
You know what I mean? It's up to you guys, because I bust my fucking ass every event. You know what I mean? I bust my ass going all around the country. And we get a twist, I get paid. I'm not getting fucking paid $100 million.
Right.
You know what I mean? But these guys don't care. But it's you, the fan, that empowered them, that allowed them to feel like they can get that. And honestly, I'm not with giving that nigga $70,000.
Yeah, I wouldn't be with it either.
And that's what people don't understand. And it's funny you guys mentioned that. We just had a meeting about that shit.
I don't want to see him that bad. I'm dead ass. No. I don't want to see him that bad.
Listen, I just feel like. Hold on, just 1 second. Nick. I just feel like battle rap has got to the point where it's losing the competitive nature and it becomes a cash out kind of sellout deal. Like, okay,
and that's
I'll
for the
do
people,
this battle.
For the people. No, I agree, and that's for the people that want to cash out. But here's opportunity. There's people that really love to battle and are using it to build for their families and build at the same time. There's people that are actually doing it. Don't get it twisted. You feel me?
Right.
Like that's why the URL has been around so long, because we've been consistent in actually developing a league. The NBA is successful. Why? Because Kobe Bryant retired, but guess what? They got Russell Westbrook. They got Anthony Davis. They got a bunch of new guys that are filling in those shoes. No other league is doing that. Now let's be fucking honest with you, with the situation. But you can't rely on these old motherfuckers because they want what they want is to get paid out of outrageous. And you have to, as a fan, support the new, support the Avs, the Mike P's. You know what I mean? Because they're actually putting their heart they're putting their heart on in these battles every other month to entertain you guys. Which most of you guys don't pay shit because the battles are free online. So why support these guys that want to rape the culture? Support the people that want to actually perform for you, and that's where it's at to me.
Okay.
I say boycott all those motherfuckers.
I don't know. It just got to the point. Where it became a problem for the culture because a lot of these people favorite some of these guys, and then they try to reach out to them to get them to a local venue near you, and it becomes a problem. So then it became an outroar because at one point in time, it was just a URL problem. Like, oh yeah, well, just smacking them got to deal with that. But now it seems like that is everybody's problem because now it's starting to trickle down to some of these youngins that think that they're the big-headed, I get a couple bit of views, I need a couple thousand kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's you think that a lot of those guys we stopped booking them because they're fucking crazy. Because what they do is they ruin the brand that we built up, and now they're trying to just get checks everywhere. And you gotta understand, we're dealing with a bunch of niggas that have that mentality of get it now instead of investing in their future. And that's the type of nigga you can't fuck with. You know what I mean? There's a lot of get rich.
You know what, Norbes too? You know what I don't understand too? Like, like Z just said, these motherfuckers think because they got all these views that they can ask for all this money, but you're not getting paid off the views that you're getting. So what do you? How does that don't go together?
You know what? I'm never mad at a man feeling like he's worth X amount of money. But you can't be mad at the nigga that tells you this is what I feel like you're worth either. You can't be.
You're damn right. You're damn right.
Right. But you know what
I mean?
So, damn right about that.
That's my point. My point is this, Norbes. If you say I am a man and this is my talent, I know how to juggle. I want $500 to juggle. And I ask you, well, what's all the things you juggle? And you just say just the normal. I'm not giving you $300 just to juggle the normal. You have to give me a $300 type of juggling, you know what I'm saying, a performance. These guys ask for a certain X amount of dollars, so we put that dollar at a limit. You see what I'm saying? Because all of us look at a dollar different. You know what I'm saying? You might look at $3,000 at a super lot, and another nigga might look at $2,000 at, just the borderline, just touching some money. So it be like it's all in the perception of how we take it. Now, once they put it out there and say, listen, I get $5,000 a battle, we're looking for a $5,000 performance. That's all I'm saying. So when he say 100, that nigga, he better come in on the back of a fucking elephant and some other shit.
Right. But you know what it is, though? You got to look at it like this. And no offense to the smaller leagues. What they do there don't matter. Like, in the grander scale of things, it don't matter to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. It's really fucked up, but that's how they feel. You know what I mean? They feel like in the grander scheme, they're just getting their money and getting the fuck out. I've seen it. I've been told that by battle rappers. I'm going to go. I ain't even write my mind about stuff right now.
It became a fad. It became a fad in battle rap where the only battles that counted was URL. Now, the thing with that is I don't think they understood exactly what that meant. Well, to me, what it meant to me it's like we always gonna give URL their kudos, they top dogs. You know what I'm saying? That's the dance. You see what I'm saying? That's the dance. But for you to take X amount of dollars, the same way you take X amount of dollars from any league, and to go there and treat it like it's under, it makes no sense. The dollar is the same. You see what I'm saying? And you will want to get paid again, right?
No, first.
You know what I'm saying? It puts them in a situation where, okay, if I only give my good quality to this one league out of my loyalty, but I'm going to give these guys half-ass and still make them pay the same price, them other guys are not going to reach out that much. Now you're going to have to double up on where you home at, where the loyalty is. You're going to have to, because they're the only ones that's going to fuck with you. And when you go there, you start the bullshit there too. So what's the excuse now? It can't be the money.
Right.
It can't be. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I just felt like the culture, it lost the essence of what it was, and I see it starting to transition back this year. You see what I'm saying? I see it this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd have asked me 3 months ago, 4 months ago, I'd have been like, man, I don't know where the fuck we going. But being as though y'all started doing more events, you know, other leagues are doing more events, we getting more out of the culture. I know the only thing that matters to you is your brand, but we getting more out of the culture. Speaking from a cultural standpoint, we getting more out of the culture right now as far as competitive. And I'm fucking with it.
Listen, the bottom line is this. We dictate everything. It's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence that battle rap has gotten better ever since that we just decided to do more things with it and drop more events. We decided to do more events. Not everybody else has more events. It's us. Let's keep it over 100 right now.
Well, because, see, y'all the blueprint, so y'all have to do that in order for the other leagues to finagle a way for them to do it. But it still got to be done by y'all.
Yeah. I mean, my whole take on the situation was, it was New Year's Eve, 2015. The ball's about to drop. I sat there, and I was just like, I'm tired of these motherfuckers stealing my thunder. So what I decided to do was I took a trip to the Dominican Republic. As I looked out my window, I said, you know what? I'm bringing the field back. And that's when I just started thinking about doing Born Legacy. And Born Legacy and smaller room battles kind of got everybody jumping again.
Right.
You know, and you know, it just takes people, you know, it just takes a lot of work sometimes, man. And taking back what's rightfully yours. And I just feel like a lot of people aren't innovative. They just basically steal what we do. And it kind of took me to seeing people just stealing our cards, like literally doing our cards and putting their names on it, and sticking their chest out saying, "Look what I did." And I'm like sitting there like, "What did you do exactly? You took our card and put your name on it?" And it took me to really see that, to really sit down and say, "You know what? I'm not gonna deal with that." And that's one of the reasons we created Born Legacy, because I was tired of the McDowell's battle leagues.
Okay.
You know, like, I had a lot of fun this weekend.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, Norbes. On Gsoe Radio, we have all our analogies of what we do shit. Our analogy to URL is the WWE. Some of y'all formalities that y'all do, not wrestling far as like cheesy-ish, but the foundation, the structure, how y'all promote to the fans. You know what I'm saying? The PGs being the NXT, and y'all more Nam is kind of like the Monday Night Raw, and Summer Madness is y'all, you know, WrestleMania kind of thing. You know what I mean? And this is annually, every year. And me, Blueprint, and all of us, we started watching, you know, wrestling again, and just watching it, just peeping things. And the culture doesn't understand what's going on, and it seems like what y'all doing is great. I like it. You know, I
like it myself.
I thought that the PG pit style wasn't good for the PG guys. I thought it didn't help them when they jumped on that stage because they had no history of doing it. But now the Born Legacy has a stage but a smaller crowd. It can warm them up for a more bigger venue with the same stage approach, kind of like the NXT thing with the WWE. So that was my kudos to y'all for that if y'all never heard none of our shows when we spoke on
Appreciate
that.
And
that's definitely real.
Honestly, that's what I based it off of, to be honest with you, is that. Because I think Vince McMahon is a genius, and I believe you learn from other people, and he's one of the people that I kind of idolize in this situation, although I'm not a wrestling fan. To see his business sense and his business savvy, and to be able to stay creative in a sport that, to me, it's kind of boring, to be honest with you, but he's a genius. He's a genius.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. No, Vince, for a long time in my childhood, made me think that he was a dickhead. And that in itself made it a genius, because when I got older and I seen what he done, and just outside of wrestling, like certain people don't know, Ric Flair owns 13 gyms and has for the over 20 years. A lot of them do wrestling, but caked up outside of wrestling because of Vince McMahon. He helps them build outside endeavors when they want to apply their money. Some of them dudes live like rock stars, you know what I'm saying? Just like battle rap. Some niggas get their little hot check and they burn that shit. But some of them dudes that was cucking that money, they are filthy. They are filthy because of Vince. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it all came from him catering to his audience. He always kept his fans happy. You've never seen angry wrestling fans, nigga. Never ever.
Right.
And I see that with URL. No matter what y'all do, no matter if it's a simple mistake, it's audio or anything, y'all fans are always forgiving, and that shows the loyalty with y'all fans with URL. You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact, and it's out there. You know what I mean? Nobody can deny that shit. It's all over the Twitter, the fucking Facebook groups, all that shit. You talk about URL, you better be in for a debate, because a lot of fans are going to come and they know you are. They might not know a lot about fucking battle rap, but they know URL. They know that fucking channel.
Yep, that's true. That's true. And to transition into the May 7th card, Norbes, speak on that. You got the PG Moving Grounds.
Oh, over in the West Coast. I'm like, hey, son, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm gonna be out in Oakland. No, I'm sorry. You guys don't even understand. It's not against that. It's the fact that I'll get to the weekend and be like, yo, remember, you're gonna be in Chicago. I'm like, really? My schedule is kind of fucking hectic. I mean, I'm out there recruiting. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been focusing a lot on the West Coast, and they feel like I haven't showed them love. So, you know, I'm gonna show my face out there.
Okay.
Just hang out, see what's good out there. You know, KG's doing a good job out there, and see what the West Coast got to offer. You know, I'm excited to see Emmons and Kennedy, Young Cannon, Prophecy versus H.A. Dome.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely focusing on these new guys. You know what I mean?
I think.
See, you got the tryouts down here. Man. That's where. How did y'all?
Hold on 1 second, because there's one more on that card. I seen Stewie on that card again too. Norbes.
Yeah, I don't remember who he's battling. I don't know who he's battling.
He's battling Dre Vish.
Yeah, Dre Vicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know, Norbes, the tryouts. What you decided to put it on the PGs, and you got 2 battles. So what was the whole idea behind that? I think it's a dope idea.
Yeah, that was the KG thing. KG was just looking for the talent. There's a couple people that want to try out. And basically, he got to do it. Like, I do a tryout a little differently. You know, like, I'll do the road to PGs, tournament style and stuff like that. So, you know, it's always good because some people don't have footage. So it's always good to do that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Who's on the phone? This is Zer Money?
Yeah, Zer Money and Blueprint.
I heard
don't forget about Buttah from the Block.
And Buttah from the Block.
Yeah,
you already know, Philly, baby.
I'm actually reading a text message I just got from Danger Zone, and he said Zero Money is scared that he threw a $5,000 to battle Zero Money, and Zero Money backed out. Is that true?
No, that's super false. Because first of all,
that's the text message I got from Danger right now.
Because first of all, if he want to go that route, just for the reference, I seen him at the last PGs when I was talking to Bees, and I told him Bees would put that on one of them Born Legacy cards, and he just smiled and walked away.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dancer. I'm a dancer, Norbes. I never ran from no fight ever in life.
So let me ask you,
you know what I'm saying?
Can you beat JC in a dance?
He backed out. He backed out on me. I was going to fuck him up badly. You got to remember, a lot of people like JC in the tri-state area. I had people flying in from Houston and all this to see this fight. You see what I'm saying? So I had to prepare. You know what I mean? JC was nothing I haven't seen before. I had something special for him too. I was mad that he backed out. You know what I mean? And by me doing my own, me doing business on my own and conducting that, I had to just take a break and just stop and just let it marinate for a minute because I only got in this shit to compete. I didn't know that people would do this whole, I didn't know that. You know what I mean? Like, certain things, like, to me, as far as business savvy, it just don't work for me. Like booking a battle, taking a contract, taking money, but then you get a better battle and you just say, oh, no, I'm going to just chill. Like, nah, that don't work for me. And then to sit there and talk with my OGs like Math and Tez and Tay-Rock and all them, what the fuck? I can't sue no nigga for no shit. Like, he ain't even got shit. You see what I'm saying? But it's just, it's inconvenience and it's unfortunate. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like that WBL event that you was at would have been way more turned up. You see what I'm saying? It would have been way more turned up. Not just saying for myself because that one battle was off the card, but just in general because I know how my brothers is. My brothers know what I did. Some of them battles I set up for that because I was battling JC. I was trying to get all my brothers a chance to get a look at the same moment I was eating. You see what I'm saying? Because they're like, oh, yeah, Norbes going to come in the building. I'm like, all right, well, I got heavy bags coming through. You know what I mean? So-and-so coming through. So it was an opportunity for all of us to just enjoy an event together. All my little bros. You know what I mean? I had Rock on the card. That's my little bro. Rebel on the card. That's my little bro. Ghost on the card. That's my little bro. Venom. That's my bro. You know what I mean? Everybody on the card I fuck with. Delta Phenom. Me and Mugga, we talk big shit, but we got a good understanding because we come from the same shit. At one point in time, I set up some of his first battles. You see what I'm saying? So it's like that competitive nature that we got, and we talk big shit, it don't take nothing away from the love. The love is still there. It never changes. It's just that's how we are. It's documented proof. Look, we dissed each other for fucking 3 years straight. You know what I mean? On DVDs and shit. That's where it's at. But it's like, with me, it's like I wanted to compete because I've seen all the talent that was in this battle rap shit, and I know that I could fuck a lot of them up. But it's like the way that I got to go through to get to them is just too much. So it's like when it get like that, it's like you just got to chill. Like I was talking to Tink, like, what's up, man? You ready to rumble? And I'm like, yeah, I want to dance. But it's like, what do? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you just chill. If me and him going to battle, we'll battle. Just a game, you know what I mean? But I came in here full force. You know what I'm saying? Came in full force, came in wanting to work and lay down foundation. Started Power Circle, you know what I mean, with my bro, Big Hand. He went out there and he put in that leg work. And we just used network. We networked and we put that foundation down together. We promoted everybody's shit together. We did everything together. That's what we did. So when Hand started, his name started ringing. And Dub was an old name, and his name started ringing again. And my name started ringing. That shit just was a testament to the city. You see what I'm saying? Because we were so used to everybody just asking for one nigga. Like, that's the main thing that hurt us the most, Norbes, because we know we got so much talent here when everybody try to put the ball on one nigga.
That's real shit. That's real shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, we know, like, he only one of us. You see what I'm saying? Like, we all feed off each other. The moment that Hand 3-0 a nigga, that's him dropping 40. Another nigga, if you go check another nigga footage right after that, is a nigga dropping 40. Guaranteed. It's all in the competition. A Philly nigga only strive as far as you push him. You see what I'm saying? Especially these new niggas. These new niggas, they're not tainted by nothing.
You know, speaking of Philly, I honestly, I'm gonna say this, and people are probably gonna kill me for saying this, but Black Mugga is the best nigga in Philly right now. I just want to put that out there. I'm just being honest.
I mean,
you know what? I ain't mad at your opinion. I'm not.
No. Listen, that's his opinion.
Listen, my opinion is the only one that's a fact, and I'm going to tell you why, because I could care less about any feelings. Black Mugga, I thought Dub the Phenom did well. I thought he did well. I thought he did really good, but he lost clearly on 2 rounds, the whole battle. Like, I thought that Black Mugga showed his growth in that battle. Like, I left that event, and I don't mean to cut you off what you're saying, overly impressed by Black Mugga. I always thought Black Mugga was good, but I really think he separated himself from a lot of people that night. I love that battle. If he would have had a 3rd round, I would have took that battle. As made that official PJ.
You know what? I was standing next to Norbes during that Mugga and Dub battle. He did mention to me when we both noticed he was kind of spitting the mixtape version of 3rd. He was like, "No, he just wanted to give him that 3rd round because he already know he won a 2nd." So I do remember Norbes saying that on stage. You know what I'm saying? I remember you saying that. So he was.
I'm like, that flat top to the side, crooked line. Oh my God!
The Gumby line?
What?
Like,
yeah, that Gumby look up crooked line. That shit was crazy.
The thing with that is like this. I like Mugga. I like Mugga. You know what I'm saying? But nah, you can't. Who
would you say is better than Mugga? I think it's pretty obvious. Right
now, if you just want to put it down, like hands down, it got to be me. I beat way more better opponents than anybody in my city. Anybody. You see what I'm saying?
I definitely got to check you out a little more.
Listen, even if you go back and say, Z, you might have lost this battle. But look at all the other niggas I fucked up. The Billy Dutches, Drake Dennis, all them niggas. Fuck them up. You see what I'm saying? It don't get entertained because nobody promotes loss. That's the game. Nobody wants to see them at their worst. You only want to see them at your best. You feel what I'm saying? That's why. You know what I mean? Like that's just the game. That's just the game. I learned that as I came in. You know what I'm saying? I came in battling one of the good guys in my city. You see what I'm saying? I battled him. I beat him.
So real quick, to be fair to you, and no offense, I haven't watched you, so I'm going off of what I've seen of all the battles I've seen. I'm not trying to play you, not like that. I'm just, to be honest, I haven't really seen much of you. Just me looking right now, I honestly think that Black Mugga he's going to be the next star out of Philly. That's just, and I think Big Hand too. I think Big Hand is dope, but I just feel like Mugga got everything right now. Like, I really think he's that dope.
Hey, look, I'm going to keep it real, and this is Buttah from the block speaking. You know what I mean? We talked. I'm going to hit you up. You know what I mean? I know about the situations you got coming up for Philly. But I think Black Mugga, Dub, the Phenom, and Big Hand got potential to be star power all at the same time. Now, and I say this because I just watched them guys. Them niggas are fucking phenomenal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really got something special, man. That star power is there. You know what I mean? I just really feel that way in my heart. And this is just me taking the sharpest knife, cutting the bullshit, being totally unbiased, not including myself. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, and just to shoot Z a good one. Watch Zor Money versus Loudest Day. Watch Zor Money versus Loudest Day. That was a great battle on Don't Flop. You know what I mean? That was a good battle. Z has definitely battled some big names. And I give him that, you know what I mean? Shout out.
Listen. One thing for sure, too, is for certain. Opinion is opinion. I love them all. But one thing you cannot deny is what's written in stone. And at any time, you can go on YouTube and you can check it. And any nigga that ever slept on me, I made him look stupid. Stupid. And that's the bad part of it. Because I approach battle rap different. See, a lot of these niggas rap for crowds. I take your soul every time. When you think you got it, you don't got it.